What's up, guys? Alvaro here, and welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. Let's go ahead and talk about some stocks and about how can we define this, man? What happened today in the markets? This horrible bloodbath, this, I don't know, this bloodbath, killing, slaughter, I don't know what to say. So, so today, as usual, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am with my good friend Mario over here. What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up, Alva? Thanks for having me.
As usual, man, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So thank you very much for filming this video with me once again. Dude,
Welcome.
What happened today?
I'm still kind of recovering from whatever happened.
I have some theories that I would like to discuss.
What do you think happened?
Dude, I mean, the bond markets, the bond market got killed today. Bonds got absolutely killed. So yields went up a lot, and the 11 sectors of the markets went down today. So we didn't see any money coming into the markets. So I think that people are selling out of stocks. They are selling out of crypto. They are selling out of bonds. They are selling out of whatever they can in order to raise cash, because they are expecting, the markets to go lower. So we have, a lot of hedge funds and, the big money of Wall Street trying to time the markets, believing, I'm pretty much convinced, that we are going way lower, because bonds got killed today. And I mean, tell me, you know that I got TLT calls like 2 days ago. I'm getting killed. So I don't know. What do you think? What happened today? And most importantly, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
It's kind of like it's pretty simple for me. Yesterday's reaction was like a huge short covering rally to the upside that we predicted. The one thing which we didn't predict was like instant reversal, erasing all the gains from yesterday, and then dropping even further lower, erasing the 3 days of gains, whatever we made so far. So as you said, I was watching bond markets today, and it was insane. It was insane, like what happened. The moves which we got from 8 o'clock in the morning to today's close. I think at one point we hit like 3.1% in 10-year yields. And TLT got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed.
We saw some sort of a relief rally into the closing bell. And dude, let me see. I think the TNX actually closed above 3%. Yes, it did. Of course it did.
Yep.
Dude, and if you zoom out on TLT, we are seeing levels. On TNX, we're seeing levels that we haven't seen since September of 2018. And get this, bro. Also, April of 2011.
April 2011. Let me see.
Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Man.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And we can make the case. I mean, I know that you don't really like a lot, double tops, but we can make the case that maybe, the TNX is about to start, or maybe we can make the case that the double top is about to unfold at around 3250. On TNX, this might imply some sort of relief, for the bond markets if this double top happens to actually unfold. But
yeah, it's actually more than that, though. It all depends on what comes out tomorrow and Wednesday on CPI.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you want to share quickly, bro, the Dixie? This was insane today. The US dollar.
They recovered it pretty quick, from yesterday's drop.
Okay, now let me ask you, don't you see over there a triple top? No, I mean, a double top maybe. Back from, this is December of 2016. So we are seeing, I mean, in my opinion, this is very overextended, and we are about to see some sort of retracement in both TNX and the Dixie. I mean,
okay, let's go over this theory, right?
Okay.
Let's go over the bull trap theory in Dixie and US 10-year.
Okay. Do you want to pull up the chart over there for us?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to discuss about the Dixie and TNX with you, actually. So, okay, perfect. There you go. Awesome. What are you thinking about here?
Let's go over like two theories. One is like today, whatever we got, it's just a bull trap, and tomorrow they're going to reverse it down. Okay. So the only thing about technicals and these bond markets, TLT and Dixie and yields, it's just like most of the times they move based off fundamentals. Sometimes they don't give a shit about fundamentals, like what happened in 2021. They didn't even move at all. Like the 10-year and dollar was staying stagnant. But right now they are moving very close with what's going on from the fundamental side of the market. So let's say if tomorrow's jobs number disappoints, and then let's say the wage inflation went lower,
Correct.
we can see dollar and 10-year yields flush down real quick, real bad.
Okay, let's talk about that. So what the markets are waiting for, the estimate, when it comes to the non-farm report, we're talking about
4,100, 400,
400,000, right?
400,000
new
yeah.
jobs. Okay, perfect. And when it comes to average hourly earnings, we are expecting 0.4.
0.4.
Okay, so what would be your scenario? So we get 200,000 new jobs, a big miss. Okay, and we maybe see hourly earnings decreasing or increasing rather month over month.
No, we want it decreasing. So let's say the scenario, right? Okay. Like jobs report decrease, jobs number decreases. Like let's say we got 200,000.
Perfect.
And then, but hourly wages went up to like around 0.7 or 0.8. So something like that, it's going to destroy the stock market. Correct. It's going to push the yields even further because yields doesn't give a shit about the number of people who joined the workforce. Yeah, the only thing it cares about is the inflation side of things, which is the wage inflation side of the non-farm payrolls, how much hourly earnings increased or decreased. So this is scenario one. Like or scenario two is we get like crazy amount of data in the payroll side, but we go lower on the hourly wages side, which is like we get around 0.1 or 0.2.
So in your opinion,
that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we can agree on the fact that wage inflation is going to be more important than the creation of jobs itself, right?
Yeah, if you're a bull, the best case scenario is non-farm payrolls missing the estimates and hourly wages coming lower.
Yeah,
if
correct.
That's the case, that'll dump the yields lower. It'll erase all the gains it made today, and we can go as low as like 2.8 or something tomorrow.
Yeah,
so that is in cards if the hourly wages and the payrolls both disappoint.
Or, come out better than expected. That would be, let's say, 600,000, right? New jobs created, and let's say average hourly earnings at, as you said, 0.7, 0.8. That is going to be a destruction.
Yeah, that's going to be a really bad news
tomorrow. Okay, let's say that we get a mixed report. Say non-farm new jobs comes out at 500,000, better than expected. But on the flip side, we get when it comes to wage inflation, we get 0.2.
That's good news. For yields will go down. Yields will go down because the inflationary pressure from the wages side is going lower.
Okay.
And that's all we care about from when it comes to yield side, right? Okay. So we will see some sort of weakness in the yields, like erasing some of the gains it had today. And in order to reverse all the gains we had today, we need the scenario which I mentioned before, which is like coming lower on hourly estimates and then missing out on the payroll numbers.
Perfect. Let's say that TNX happens to pull back tomorrow. Let's say that we get the best case scenario for the bulls. A miss on the new jobs and a better than expected, average hourly earnings, right? Better than expected for the bulls, 0.2, 0.1, whatever. So if TNX happens to go back, what are you going to be looking at?
If TNX started to pull back, I will be looking for 2.85 if we pull back. But 3% is kind of like a psychological level right now.
Absolutely.
So if we go down with a big, huge red candle tomorrow, and I won't be surprised if we go and turn a test to this 20 SMA, which is at 2.845.
Okay. That would be enough for me to make some money out of my calls, out of my TLT calls.
Yeah, if we go there, it will put TLT somewhere at around 119 to 120.
Okay.
So if we go to like 2.845, that automatically means that the 20-year is falling as well, which means like it'll put us somewhere around 119, 120 ballpark in TLT.
Okay. If we happen to see, you said
2.845.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing 119 on TLT, correct?
Yeah, somewhere around 119.
A big drop, say 2% on TNX, we're looking at 123, 125 on TLT, right?
Yeah. So that is, if we want that number 123, we need to break below 2.727.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I am aiming when it comes to my calls because the expiration date was set on September, I think. So I still have a lot of extrinsic value over there. I am thinking about 124, 125, as my price target in order to close my calls. So I am officially a bull of the treasury bonds of the US.
Yeah, you're not the only one though. Like I've seen a lot of managers, hedge fund managers gave an interview today in Bloomberg. Most of them are actually turning bullish on bonds.
Okay.
They think the same way, like which we are thinking right now, that the bonds have bonds have reached the bottom. The times for them to rally back. Yields are already at 3%. The maximum they can go is like 3.25 to 3.5. But about that, the risk to reward is not there to the upside on the yields, but risk to reward to the upside is there on the bonds.
Yeah, and it is also worth to point out here, bro, and for the newies out there, that TNX is an inflation indicator. So if it happens to go up, it puts downwards pressure over the tech sector, higher multiple stocks, and the technology sector. So if TNX happens to pull back, that's good news for the bulls as well, right? Because the most expensive, areas of the markets are going to go up.
Yep.
So the jobs report tomorrow is absolutely critical, no doubt about it.
Very much so.
8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, bro. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P and the Nasdaq 100 or SPY and Triple Q, whatever you prefer, to kind of have an idea of what could be potentially happening tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, so
let me share
pull up
my
your stuff,
screen.
and then we can go over the earnings reports. We have Square, we have Lucid, Fubo, and Opender.
What a disaster of a day today, man.
Yeah, disaster, absolutely.
So let me just remove.
We made new lows, by the way.
Very much so.
Yeah, in both S&P and NDX, and the bulls managed, bro, to hold a support in the NDX 12,700. We saw some sort of, tiny relief rally into the closing bell. But, everything is going to depend on whatever happens tomorrow with the jobs report.
Yep.
Okay, SPY, what are you thinking about?
Like 2 days back, like we had this pocket, right? From 418 to 416 and 416 to 414.50. So the first bounce we had was from 414.50. They bounced off and they went all the way down, and they found support at a non-conventional place at 409.41. And at the close, they held 410 and 411. Leading into tomorrow, if we gapped up higher and then open above 416, we have room to push towards 418 or 419 or 422 to the upside. But if they disappoint in the non-farm payrolls, we're looking at 405 or the gap filled at 400 by tomorrow.
Okay, say we break 400 to the downside. Where are you going to be looking at?
If we break 400, we have a support at 397. Maybe? Yeah, 397 is a support, and then 394 is another support, and then we have another support at 385. That's it.
That would be ugly, right?
Very much.
I know that you don't like the relative strength index at all, but the indices, but from a relative strength index standpoint, we are not even oversold. We are not even oversold. So from an RSI standpoint, we can go lower, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, bro. I'm just taking a look at it.
Take a look, man. We are not even oversold. Yeah, take a look at that.
Yeah.
What about Triple Q?
QQQ. That's a funny one. QQQ. Oh my god. QQ is even bad.
Take a look at that, huh? New lows for the year.
Yep.
Great job for the bears.
It looks capitulation to me with the volume, with the amount of selling we got.
Well, so that's good news for the bulls, obviously, right? Having seen a greater volume than usual, that implies that we saw some sort of capitulation, and if we are going to find a bottom eventually, we are going to need a capitulation, right? We're going to need a massive sell-off on very high volume.
Yep. Okay. That's what we got today.
Okay.
So doesn't mean we can't go any lower, but let's see how tomorrow goes. All depends on non-farm payrolls. But if you notice in QQQ, we held the same level. We bounced to the penny from the same spot like 3 days back. On May 2nd, we had a lows of 309.65. right? And today's lows was 309.62. We bounced off the same level like we had on the 3 days back, and you can make a case that it's a double bottom. I don't know.
You don't like double bottoms. Come on, don't fake it. Don't fake it. You
Nah,
don't
I
like
mean,
double
nah, I'm just
bottoms.
saying, like, it's something to keep an eye on. Like, you won't know until you see it, right? Like, you
That is
need
true.
confirmation, of course.
Yeah.
But if we go higher tomorrow, that actually, like,
Yeah,
confirms
I mean,
it
we
with
can make
us.
the case that a double bottom unfolded, right?
Mhm.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, perfect, good. So, support at
For QQQ, we're having support at 312. If you
okay.
break 312, we might run a test to the lows at 309.65.
Jeez.
Below that, we are watching 308 or all the way to 300.
Yeah, stop it right there. Okay, now let's go ahead and
Yeah.
take a look at Square, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the earnings reports that came out
Yeah.
today.
You go ahead. You take over for the
Yeah, let
earnings.
me
What
let
do
me
we
read
got?
the. I got skin in this game, mind you.
Uh-huh.
Full disclosure, I saw the put. So let me see what is going on in the case of Square Block. $100. It is up after hours, man. Let's see what they did. So I am going to be making good money tomorrow, man. This is up after
Yeah.
hours. I mean, it is not up. It is not up a lot. I mean, it is up 8%, bro.
Mhm.
So I am buying back the put that I sold today as soon as the market opens.
Yep.
So let's see EPS, what they did. What is the report that? And I don't have, I have a lot of information. No, I don't. Mario, if you have the information handy, go ahead and read it yourself.
Yeah. For EPS,
Okay.
we got reported was 0.18. Estimate was 0.20. It's a miss over there. And revenue estimated was 4.13 billion. The one reported was 3.96 billion. Miss over there as well.
So they missed on both. I'm now I am seeing it here. 18 cents versus 21 cents estimate, and sales came in at 3.96 billion versus 4.14 billion estimate. So why is the Square going up? So
maybe they
have
added. Now maybe they added a lot of new users. I guess maybe that's one of the reasons. Like a lot of new people
I don't
started using their products. The user count went higher.
Yeah,
mind you, they still
I don't
couldn't
see any reason
recapture.
For Square to go higher, but I don't know. So okay, so in technical terms, what are you thinking about the Square?
If they happen to recapture 100 by tomorrow, we are looking for them
Can you
to
please
run
pull
a
up
test.
the chart, Mario?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's fine. No worries. Go ahead and pull it up. Okay.
Yeah. So if they happen to recapture 100 by tomorrow morning, we are looking at Square to run a test to like $106 to the upside, 106.71. That's what I'm watching to the upside. Okay. But if they open below 100, or we are looking at a support at 98.28. Okay. If you break 98.28, we are looking for them to run a test all the way down to like the lows we had yesterday, which was at $93 or 91.
Okay, so above $100.
Above 100, we're 107.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
above 100, it's 107. Below 100, we might find some support at 98.23. Below that, we're going all the way down to test the lows of today, which was at $92.
Yeah, I mean that's some sort of a fake low because it was affected by the massive sell-off of the market. So okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Lucid. Let me pull up Lucid here. I mean, what is Lucid going to be? Posting. They are. You already have the earnings over there. Awesome.
Yeah. So for Lucid, they estimated a loss of 31 earnings per share. And we got a loss of 0.05, which is actually good.
They beat over there. Less money than expected, which is good, right?
Yep.
Did they make any revenue?
Yeah, they did. For revenue, the estimated was 5.5 million. They made 5.7 million. They reported 5.7 million. So it was a beat over there.
So they beat.
The stock is not doing much.
But this was a beat, bottom, and top line. And is it going down after hours?
No, it's not. It's a kind of up after hours. Not by a lot, but 10 cents up.
And do you have any guidance related information? Let me try to pull it up. Let me see if
you can take over.
If we have some sort of guidance when it comes to deliveries, for this year or something like that, that is gonna move. That could move the stock, obviously, right?
Yep.
We know that guidance is so important nowadays. So let me see. Lucid beat sales estimate. Shares are rising. Lucid reports net loss slashes and revenue boost. Startup Lucid rate to raises vehicle prices. even as losses narrow and Lucid keeps 2022 production targets, and they are and guess what? They are raising the prices of the vehicles.
I just saw it. Like, I think their model is going to be priced in at $154,000.
Yeah. So they say that they have a strong demand for the Lucid Air. And let me see, that translates to a potential sales of $2.9 billion this year, which is, that's an acceptable amount of money. We continue to make progress in the first quarter of 2022 despite ongoing global supply chain challenges. Chief Executive Peter, whatever his last name is, said in a statement, Lucid is nearing completion of deliveries of Lucid Air, but give me the numbers, man. Give me the figures. Let me see, 100 will remain at, okay. A Grand Touring Performance model announced 2 weeks ago will remain at $175,000, guys.
Wow.
Go ahead and book your car, Mario. $179,000, bro. Jesus. So this is way more expensive than relative to a Tesla Plaid S, so or S Plaid. So last week, okay. They signed an agreement. No, I don't see any, delivery figures over here. But they did. This was a decent report, actually, right?
It is actually. It is pretty good. It is
pretty good. Okay, so what are you thinking about in technical terms? What would you tell the guys?
Right.
Pull up your screen.
So for technical terms, it all depends on where they open up tomorrow.
Okay.
So if they open below, let's say, $18.90, or let's say $18.80.
Okay.
They open below it, the probability of them coming down to run a test to 1757 is higher.
Okay.
But if they open above this levels, which is like $18.90 or $19,
okay,
they might push higher to run a test to $20 again, 2020.
Okay. So we open above $19. Let's just round it up, right?
Yep.
We have room up to 20, 21
to
maybe.
Challenge the highs of yesterday. Okay. And if they break this, then we are watching them to run a test to like 21.50.
Perfect. If we open below $19,
below $19, open store for them. Yep,
we have
running a
down
test
to
at like 17.50.
Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Fubo.
Ooh,
let me see.
Fubo.
Do you have the information there? The most important metric over here, you won't have it there, Mario, because we need the subscribers.
Yeah, you can take over.
That's a streaming service. Let me see if I can pull it up here. If you happen to have the information, just let me know so we can make this quicker. Let me see. Fubo TV, they are losing money still. So close, 2021 notable. Do I have subscribers here? Okay. Fubo TV closed Q1 2022 with $236.7 million in revenue. And this 1.05 million subscribers in North America.
So what was the expectations?
Yeah, I don't have the estimate. Let me see. North American sales, $236.7 million, up 98% year over year. That's a solid growth. 305,000 total paid subs. Ended quarter with $446 million in cash. The stock isn't doing much after hours. So, no, I don't have the estimate when it comes to subscribers. And let's see, revenue. No, I don't have any estimate actually, bro. Did you see any estimate?
Neither. No, me neither. They didn't like update anything over here.
Yeah, I don't have any estimate here. The growth year over year when it comes to sales, it's noticeable, 98%. But I don't have any estimate when it comes to subs and revenue and EPS. They are losing money. They're still losing money.
Yeah, so they are losing 30K subscribers at 65 per month and year to go up 5 to keep. They're actually lost a lot of subscribers. Maybe that's the reason why the stock is going down.
So they lost subscribers, right? Instead of gaining. And the Q1 loss was $140.8 million lost. But I don't have the competitive. I don't know how much money they were losing a year ago. So
they're saying the record is a record $236.7 million in total revenue in the first quarter, an increase of 98% year over year. The company also delivered a solid year-to-year growth in advertising revenue, up 81% to like 22.8 million. Total paid subscribers up 81% to 1,056,245.
Correct. So it was a mixed report. We didn't have the estimate. So when it comes to sales and stuff, so they have $456 million in cash. What are you thinking about in technical terms? Puts all the way.
Not so fast. Like
Pull up your
right
chart.
now, there is no risk to reward in this play. To be honest, like we're already down a lot. Like if you want to short it, well, how much down it's gonna go? Like what, to $3 for 77 cents?
Correct.
So the maximum it can go lower is the next support we have is at $3, which comes in from 2017, lows of 2017.
Yeah.
So if we push higher tomorrow from 382 or $3 to the upside, the target to watch is $4.50. And above that, we're looking at $5.30. And then comes the massive resistance at 620.
Yeah, we need to take a deeper look at the report to see if it is actually worth a shot tomorrow. The information that we have as of now isn't complete. Open Door. Let's go ahead and take a look at Open Door. Last stock of the video.
This is a real estate stock, right?
Correct. Huh? Do you remember Zillow, the Zillow disaster?
I heard a lot of people still holding bags in this.
No, Batur is for sure still holding Zillow, most likely.
Zillow. Oh, they're up after us, man.
There you go. So maybe, I think that this company is actually doing better than Zillow. Do you remember that the earnings? The second to last earnings report of Zillow, that was a disaster, man. The CEO
flushed it down.
The CEO came on the air on CNBC like, we don't know what we were doing. We got wrong our business model. I was watching that interview and it was like, what is going on over here, man? How can you say that, man? I don't know, lie.
Bro, there was this guy. The funny part was like there was this guy who tried to sell his house in Zillow. So Zillow actually got it back from him. He sold his house for like $650,000, and Zillow actually got it back from him and for sold it back to him, the same house which he listed on Zillow for like $400,000.
No kidding.
He made $200,000 just to put the listing over there. As soon as I saw it, I was like,
great business model. So, man, unbelievable.
Very good.
Yeah, let me take a look at the report. Let me see if I have the information handy and Thinkorswim. Yeah, let me pull up Zillow. Zillow, Open Door, damn it. Now Zillow. Okay,
they beat on top and bottom line, both. Both was a beat.
It's going up. This is going up.
Yep.
And this stock is, I don't know, like this is like 80% of the highs. So let's see. EPS came in at 4 cents. They are posting a profit, man, beating the estimate of a loss of 13 cents. Sales came in at $5.20 billion, beating the estimate of $4.29 billion, man.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, have guidance. Okay. So Open Door Technology sees Q2 revenue between $4.1 billion up to $4.3 billion versus $3.93 billion estimate. Very good earnings report, man.
Yep, it's a beat across the board.
There you go. So tell me, what are we doing tomorrow with Open Door? Very good earnings report, man. Awesome.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So let me share my screen here.
Yeah, share your screen there.
So for Open Door, we are having resistance 1 coming in at $8.50. And above that, we have resistance at $9. And above that, we have resistance at $9.59. So these are the 3 numbers which I'll be watching for tomorrow, provided if they open above $8.50. If they open below $8.50, you can find support at $8. It's like a 50-cent increment to the upside. So if you guys want to play it, make sure we go above $8.50 to the upside.
Okay.
Then you can have a nice trade all the way up to like $9.50. So $1 more to the upside. So
watch out, but watch out for a sell the rip, because it has gone up a lot. So we might expect profit taking, tomorrow as soon as the trading session opens. Obviously, right?
Yeah, the stocks like this is just down like 80% or 90%. The thesis is pretty clear, right? People who got it at the higher prices need an exit.
Correct.
So any bounce which you see, they will use it as an opportunity to get out of the stock. So that's why the stock, which is in a bear market or downtrend,
absolutely.
The stocks in a bear market or downtrend struggle to go up higher because of the same reason, because people just tend to flee They want to just get rid of their backs, so every bounce will be shorted back down. So let's see how much juice it has on its tank to push us higher.
Perfect. So before we wrap it up, you told me
Mhm.
that you are going to film a new video tonight about the
Oh, yeah.
Fed. What is it about?
Yep.
Tell me.
I just want to go over what happened, what I think happened today.
Mhm.
And because yesterday I didn't record a video, so I also wanted to cover what Powell said and in his meeting, and how much of it is real and achievable, and how much of it is the same as transitory thing which we were having like for the past few years.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to cover today, like go over what Powell said yesterday and why market reacted positively yesterday and why we are reversed all the losses today and dropping lower today. And what he said is important, and what he said is truth. What he said is just pure bullshit. We're going to go over it all. So I'll be uploading it by midnight today. So make sure to check it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What the thumbnail is going to be looking like? It's going to be looking like last thumbnail was
I should
like,
look for something.
you're going to get censored. I was like, he's going to get censored. So there you go. Dude, thank you very much for your help, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure of checking out Mario's Patreon. I, myself, sign up for his Patreon. Very good information. Very nice call-outs. We have a very, very nice Discord chat over there, right? The stock and options server, very good channel. We are active like 24 hours a day.
Yep.
And I mean, we have a great community of great traders. So go ahead and sign up for Mario's Patreon. I am going to drop the link down below in the description box of this video. So thank you very much for your attention. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks so much
let's
for
see
having
what
me,
happens
man.
tomorrow, and see you once again on Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Bye, guys.
Take care, bro. Yep. See you, man.